making space more valuable and management more efficient. When the raw materials are put into the warehouse, the forklift will deliver them to the corresponding storage locations, according to their different types. The outbound products of Zhongeng Pharmaceutical are transported to the second floor corridor by the elevator and are sent to the corresponding exit of the 2-hash warehouse via the double station shuttle car. And then transported by the conveyor system to the first floor via the vertical elevator of the second hash warehouse for raw material supply. The raw material supply from Warehouse 7 to Warehouse 2 can be transported by the first layer of external handling. The empty pallets recovered in the second hash warehouse are lifted to the second floor by a vertical elevator and are sent by shuttle cars to the inbound port of different automated 3D warehouses for transportation and storage. It's transported through the corridor, lifted by the elevator to the first floor of the 7th hash warehouse, and sent to the empty pallet supply point by a forklift. The forklift retrieves goods in the production workshop of the second floor and then placed at the conveyor of the first floor, relies on the elevator to the second floor, and transports them into the warehouse through the equipment connecting the corridor with the 3rd hash warehouse. The goods are then sent to the sterilization and analysis workshop for sterilization and analysis. The resolved goods are transported to the elevator port through the conveyor system. And the goods are transported to the connecting corridor platform by the hoist and then sent to the designated warehouse area by the double station shuttle car and put into the designated cargo position by the conveyor and stackers. Finished products from warehouse to hash can be transported by a connecting passageway on the first floor to the inbound port of warehouse for hash by forklift for storage. And can also be lifted to the second floor by hoister and sent to the inbound port for storage by the shuttle car of double station docking on the conveyor system. After the goods arrive at the platform and are unloaded on the lift platform, they are transported to the storage area by electric cattle. The AGV will transport the goods that need to be stored into the warehouse and then transport them into the warehouse through conveying equipment and stackers. The outbound goods are transported to the streamlined outbound port through stackers and conveying equipment, placed in the temporary storage area by AGV, and then transported to the platform by electric cattle for outbound delivery. Same process for 5-hash and 6-hash warehouse. An electric pallet jack transports goods from platforms to staging areas, and the AGV transports the goods that need to be warehousing to the inbound port, and then transports them into the warehouse through the conveying equipment and stacker. After the outbound materials are sent to the outbound temporary storage area by AGV, they are sent to the platform by an electric forklift for outbound storage. After the materials are loaded out of the warehouse and put into the carriage, unloading is completed manually. The electric pallet jack takes out the unloaded empty pallets for palletizing, and the stacked empty pallets are sent to the inbound temporary storage area via the electric pallet jack. After that, the empty pallets are transported to the inbound port by the AGV for storage.